One of the simple and effective way of managing or avoiding debt is to budget. Look at your budget. Is the one way you can even tackle your short-term and long-term goals without having to either borrow or having to find it more stressful or pressuring to do something. And it's also one way that you can learn how to invest your finances for either retirement or any other thing that you want to buy in the future. So budget is very important and it's very simple, it's effective. But I know a lot of people have the challenge of budgeting or just putting away a certain amount of money. Now, let me just give you some tips of budget. How do you budget? How do you start budgeting? When do you plan to budget? I've gotten numerous questions. As much as I have made a few videos on budget, I'm still getting questions on how do I budget? How do I start? How do I know that I need to budget now and all that. Budget should be almost your daily thing. It should be part of you. It must be part of your lifestyle in order for you to live a free life, a simple life, and a well managed lifestyle, especially when it comes to your finances. Now, where do we start with budgeting? I think the first thing that you need to do that, and that's really just personally from my side, is that you need to track your expenditures. Track what you do, track your groceries, track your car payment, track your normal items that you go buy, your cash items that you buy in the shop, your simple stuff like a watch or shoes, a pair of shoes. Watch your expenditure. So once you have a database on your expenditure and what you spend and how much money you actually spend in these things and how you don't have money left before month end, then you are on the right track before you start budgeting. Secondly, what you do is once you have then organized data on how you spend your money, then start budgeting for savings. How much do I want to put away from this money? How much can I put away from this money? How am I spending my money? Can I cut on some certain expenditure so that I can allocate it to savings? And it should be a committed thing. It's very challenging. There's nothing wrong in starting. Starting is a good thing. It's the first step that you need to take. But commitment is another difficult step that somebody needs to take. You need to be committed to saving or budgeting for your savings and eventually saving it. The third step is that you need to cut on your expenditure. Cut expenditure, cut unnecessary things. It's not necessary to buy 5 pairs of shoes every month. It's really not necessary. In fact, I think this is the best time in COVID where you don't walk around, where you don't see people. So you might actually have to, especially for ladies, you can cut on jewelries, makeup, all those things. You don't need them for this period of time. So some of those steps are what you can do to start saving, and obviously start learning on where do you save best. Where is it a fixed deposit? Do you put in a money market? Do you keep it in your account, 32-day account? Where do you keep it? So again, now you need to do research as to where do I keep this allocated savings or this budgeted savings that I want to put away. Savings for your kids, saving for retirement, saving for long-term goals, saving for a car that you want to buy, saving for a house is the same thing. You need to budget for it in order to attain it. Now, let me just give you some simple rule from the top of my head. You can either follow a 50-30-20 rule in terms of spending your money. 50% goes to your needs. Now, your needs is like either paying your rent, paying off your car, paying off so your basic kind of lifestyle. So you must tackle that with the 50% of your income. Try and put it in that. Groceries and all that. Your 30% goes to your wants. Now when I say wants, I don't say pair of shoes or many pillows on your bed or a number of, I don't know, hairstyles at the salon. That also fits into your wants. Obviously, you want a nice haircut or you want a nice hairstyle. That fits into your wants. Things like if you want to maintain your car maintenance, you want to tint your car windows or something, those should form part of your wants, not just unnecessary going to eat out. And again, I'm glad COVID came to save us on that one. And then the 20% allocated towards your savings. That's either your emergency fund, it can be saving for a house or car, anything else that you want to save for, uh, do that. Rather use that 20% to save emergency for rainy days, which is very, very important. So budgeting comes with what is your future needs, what do you want to tackle in the future, and also when you start putting goals towards your savings, it also makes it very, very easy for you to get up and say, I'm gonna put away $100, I'm gonna put away $1,000. Now, some people might be wondering why I'm using examples of 100 and $1,000. I'm really tackling your lower middle income. I'm not tackling your higher income. But if the higher income feel like this is value to them and they can follow the same principle, by all means you can follow the same principle. So guys, till next time, if you have more questions, ask. Feel free to ask. I will tackle them in videos, and know that you won't be exposed. So till next time, guys. See you.